Hey everybody, happy Friday night. Yay, the week is over. I want to talk to you today about action. Action? Yes, action. So I have a lot to say about this. And before I get started, I just want to remind everybody to visit my website, drjenniferedwards.com. And if you have not done so already, download my free ebook on happiness, because if you're like us, you could always use some more happiness in your life and learn what it actually means to create happiness in your life. And then you will join my email community. If you do not want a book on happiness and you want to be part of my email community, then go ahead and DM me your email address and I will add you. And I would love to have you. So why do I want to talk about action? This week, I've been thinking a lot about it. And as many of you know, I have been several years creating a coaching and speaking business, and it's going great, and I love it. And my God, there is so much to do. I had no idea. I spent 13 years running an animal hospital, started from scratch, grew it, ran it, was the doctor. Wow, you'd think, okay, I know how to run a business. This business is totally different. There's so many things. I'm not even talking about the coaching. That part, I've been 15 years in the making. That I got. The business part of it, oh my goodness. So what happens is, and this happened recently, is I have all these lists and to-do lists, and I got to do that and this, and I sit down and I get to work, and then whatever little time block I had in between being a veterinarian and a mom, and I get up and I'm like, why didn't I get anything done? I mean, I got some stuff done, but like I have things that are on my list. And I'm like, why am I not creating some of these things that I want to create? And then I realized I was busy. I was so busy that I walked the dogs and I did the laundry and I organized my categories in my calendar and, went through my emails. That stuff is important, but that is busy work. And I realized that there's a distinction between distraction action and traction action. So what I was doing, I was very busy, but it was all distraction action. It was the low-hanging fruit, the easy stuff, the things I enjoy, the organization, the editing my speaker sheet because I wanted to add some podcasts that I was on. Those things are important, but it was distracting me. And when I have these little chunks of time that I can sit down to create and I get busy with all this busy work, it's preventing me from traction action. The big tasks, sometimes the tasks that are more vulnerable, that are scary, that maybe are more difficult, that I don't 100% know how to do, but I know I can figure them out. The things that will give me traction in moving myself even more forward than where I already am at. And I realized that, one of the biggest premises about reaching any goal in life is taking action. Of course we have to take action or we'll get nowhere. But sometimes I think we need to stop and look at what type of action am I taking? Is it productive? Am I getting anywhere with it? Or am I just being busy for the sake of busy? And at the end of the day, I'm maybe a little bit more organized, but not really any further ahead. So there are several things that can cause distraction action. Number one could be that you really don't know what your goals and intentions are. So you want to create something and you have to get busy. So you just kind of get busy, but you don't really have a clear vision of where you're going. You don't have to be attached to an outcome. In fact, I encourage you not to be attached to a specific outcome, but there needs to be a general idea of a direction. So if you're finding that's the case, sit down, write it out. Try to get an idea of what you're trying to create so that you know what action to take. Could it be that you are lacking some knowledge or skill that you need to get the jobs done, the tasks done that you want to do? Maybe. So where do you need to learn it? Who can you ask for help? Or be careful not to fall into the trap of, I need more knowledge. I need more knowledge. I'll be ready when, if only once I take that course. Most of the time, the truth is you actually already have and know everything that you need to be successful. Is there overwhelm? This happens to me. There are so many things. I could do this, I could do that, I could do that I sit here sometimes and I'm like, I don't know where to begin, and I just stare at my to-do lists. What I have learned to do is to say, okay, of all of this, I'm going to pick one bucket to focus on, and then I'm going to get a little piece of paper and I'm going to get 3 to 5 items. I'm going to write them down, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do A, B, C, D, E, and when those are done, throw away the paper and pick 3 to 5 more off of my big to-do list so that I can hone in and not get so distracted by all the things that I could be doing. Hi, Tom. Hi, Galit. Hi, Michael. Thank you for watching. So what else? Is there a lack of motivation or interest? Are you just plain old not into it? If that's the case, think, am I doing things and pretending that I'm into this and I'm really not? If that's the case, redefine your goals. You know, is there some story that you have that makes you think that you should want to be doing the things that you're setting out to do? If not, inquire within, say, what do I really want to be creating here? And is that part of the reason that I'm just avoiding actually creating what I think I want because it's not actually what I want? And lastly, are you just not in the mood? You know, that's one thing I've learned is sometimes I'm just not in the mindset, especially when it comes to writing and creating. I have to be in my little zone. So don't pretend to work. If that's the case, get up. Do you need to move? Are you hungry? Do you need a drink of water? Do you just go take a walk? Come back. Sometimes just that little break and giving your mind permission to stop instead of pretending that you're going to work when you're not really working and you're just kind of focusing on all the little things. Give yourself that break, even if it's 10 or 15 minutes, and you might find that you will come back and your mindset will be completely different. So I just wanted to share with you these thoughts that I had, these ideas, as I've been contemplating and pondering, why sometimes am I unproductive? And I realized it's distraction action and not traction action moving me forward. It's not wrong. It's just something to look at and something to be aware of. That's all. So this is the exact type of thing that I work with my clients, because sometimes when we're in it, we can't see it. This isn't what you want. How do you figure out what you do want? You're always distracted. How do you figure out why? That's what coaching is helpful for. So if you or any of your friends would be interested, benefit from that, let me know. I would be happy to help. In the meantime, come visit my website, and I hope you guys all have a fantastic, beautiful fall weekend. I will see you later. Bye.